What's good, y'all? Before this video starts, make sure you go check out Dr. Cat's channel. He makes the latest and greatest SCP animated content, so make sure you go check it out. Link in the description. So before the video starts, go over there, subscribe, like, show some love, and tell him Cozy sent you. You know what I mean? Send a little Cozy gang.
Hit a Cozy gang. Hit one of these. You know what I mean? Hit a Cozy gang.
I mean, and see you guys in the video.
According to coworkers, Nathan had complained about strange dreams of spiraling green and black fog invading his ears and eyes. He said in one dream that the ship's wall had transformed into the head of a large beast.
That shit kinda clean. That shit kinda clean.
And he felt hundreds of teeth nested in a gaping maw even after he awoke. Prior to his disappearance, Nathan was overheard repeating, "There is nothing ahead."
What y'all got the same narrator for every single video ever? I swear every animated video I see got this narrator, bro. What is it, universal hire? Let me narrate a video.
There is nothing behind. Hello, I'm Dr. Katz. Today, we'll be looking at Anantashesha, also known as SCP-3000.
It's Anantashesha. I thought it was Anantashesha. I swear he bugging. Come on, Dr. Cat. Take your monocle off your face, nigga.
Based on historical records written by Dr. Eugene Getz, SCP-3000 is described as a carnivorous serpentine creature, possibly green in color, though this is difficult to determine due to underwater restrictions. Believed to be between 600 and 900 kilometers long, its body rarely moves. The head reacts to certain stimuli during feeding session, which are required to maintain SCP-3000's biological functions. Anantashesha emits a dark gray cloud while consuming its prey, thought to be for digestion purposes. Any contact with the substance can be fatal. SCP-3000 is a Class 8 cognitohazardous entity. This means that having a viewing of SCP-3000 may cause severe mental alterations for anyone exposed to the subject.
So one thing I will say, bro, when you're explaining this shit, make sure you put words in front of me that's explaining what you're talking about. Cause I'm listening, I'm like, bro, like a lot of this information going in my head throughout the other because like I'm trying to watch it, but like, you know, comparable to like if we talk about like the rubber, he puts up a lot of this stuff on the screen, like all the stuff he's talking about, he puts all the examples in front of us so that we can see it and understand it. You know what I mean? Nah, there's a lot of information going in and out. But the animation fire though. The animation fire.
Up close or within unknown distances. These alterations include inexplicable head pain, paranoia, general fear and panic. The fact that memory loss or alteration occurs has served to keep SCP-3000 quite mysterious and unapproachable. The subject is known to reside in a region of the Bay of Bengal that is routinely patrolled by Foundation naval vessels. Deep-sea exploration or driving in the quarantined area by civilians is prohibited. Anyone that does will be contained, quarantined, and processed at Site-151. One such report is the story of Nathan Stipe, part of the cleaning crew on the naval vessel Bethesda. Nathan was thought to have stolen files while on the job, and when officers confronted
Nathan, back up, dog!
The guards were not armed, so they had no way to stop Nathan from his head start. Strangely enough, the janitor disappeared shortly after darting away. Officers sent out the alert, and the manhunt was underway. With few places to hide on the ship, efforts to find the janitor seemed like an easy task, yet he had vanished. True to their suspicion, officers found a stolen file folder on Dr. Getz wedged into the ventilation shaft of Nathan's room. Under his bed was a photo of SCP-3000, with the word Anantashesha smudged on the back in black ink.
See, Anantashesha, but before you said Anantashesha, I know I'm not tweaking. I know I'm not tweaking. I told you I'm not tweaking, bro. Fire your narrator, dog. Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Along with a bloody palm print that reeked of obsession. According to coworkers, Nathan had complained about strange dreams of spiraling green and black fog invading his ears and eyes. He said in one dream that the ship's wall had transformed into the head of a large beast.
Bro, that nigga, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Them lips just look like they smoke all types of backwoods, bro. That's what it remind me of. I ain't gonna lie.
And he felt hundreds of teeth nested in a gaping maw even after he awoke. Prior to his disappearance, Nathan was overheard repeating, "There is nothing ahead. There is nothing behind." When approached about his behavior, the man stuttered before mumbling something about the nightly dinner options. Video surveillance showed Nathan often stared off into space, his body so still that you could almost forget he was there. 3 weeks passed and still no sign of Nathan. Officials processed the report believing that the matter was over. But then, crew members discovered hull damage in the lower decks. The overhead lights flickered, barely allowing them to notice a tear roughly the size of a small inner tube. With no one reporting rumblings or an explosion, the crew was baffled by the hull rip. Moving closer, they discovered something embedded in the damage. "Oh my God, get help," one officer said. The blood drained from his face and his hands shook. The others could not make out anything in the darkness, except for a human foot dangling.
They got Henry hanging, bro.
Reports indicate that this was a confusing scene that might have gone on for a considerable time, as if the crew could not come to terms with what they were seeing. Red alert was sounded, and the crew of the Bethesda Mine retrieved flashlights to investigate. Perhaps this was sabotage. Was this some kind of mad plot by the runaway janitor? That was not the case. Nathan was involved, but in a fatal way. With better optics, the hull looked like clay. Like superhuman hands had molded the metal into a horrible flower, with pulled-up layers twisting in all directions. Dead center was the back end of a corpse, legs bent and rigid. Foundation authorities determined the corpse belonged to Nathan. His upper half was surgically sheared off, despite exposure to the ocean's elements that usually leaves a body ragged. Remarkably, his stiff remains had kept the vessel from sinking into the dark heart of Bengal Bay. A flesh plug with one last purpose. How he passed through the thick metal has never been explained, but a reporter later revealed that the body was so tightly embedded that cutting torches had to be used to remove Nathan from his final resting place, as if he'd been willed into the metal itself by some great hunger on the other side. Thank you for watching.
That was kind of subtle. Thank you for watching, face ass. Hey, bro, that was pretty good, bro. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, I fuck with you. I fuck with you. Like I said, bro, before, you know, thank you guys so much, especially if you got to the end of the video. Make sure you go check out Dr. Cat. Hit him with a sub. Make sure you go like. Hey, bro, everybody in the Twitch chat, go to Dr. Cat and go ahead and subscribe, like, and you know what I mean? Hit a cozy gang. Hit one of these. You know what I mean? Hit a cozy gang. And there you go, bro. And yeah, bro. Make sure you go hit up Dr. Cat with some love. Hit him with that cozy game. We're gonna be checking out more of his content in the future. So yeah, bro. And peace out. Hit a cozy gang. Hit one of these. You know what I mean? Hit a cozy gang.